rising star is born.
Oh,
Not bad, not bad.
let's see. Combat. That's not too bad. We are the flame.
I'd like to imagine that since that map was the next room and only highlighted a fight, was basically just a a line up ahead with like like a skull or something. Is it a barging Nasher? Herring Nasher. Hard to read that font at a
Barging?
well, rushing in and everything.
52%. Yes.
Yep.
There we go. That makes it easier. Okay. Gorsh.
Annihilated.
Yeah, I think the narrator called it on that one.
When in doubt, just... Yeah.
I'd use this chance to... Okay, yeah, that would work.
Actually, let's go ahead and do some stress relief.
It's a pretty easy fight.
And that's what easy fights are there for. Alright, get rabies. No! I am shocked. I think we really did just have a super bad run of luck at one point. Got too many diseases, and we just expect to get diseases every time, even though technically speaking we shouldn't.
Yeah. As I recall, it's basically it's like a 33% chance the moves that can inflict a disease will inflict a disease. Then the heroes have that 30% chance to negate it.
Right.
Or higher if it's like if they're Plague Doctor or something.
There we go.
Nice.
Easy peasy.
Blunt weapons are super effective against skeletons.
As it turns out.
Overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
So he needs a bandage, but no bandage is given.
Yeah, Lorax is definitely the flame. Jeez.
Stress and blight.
Life. Only 6 points, yeah.
Could be worse. Uh-oh. Since the work of spirits.
Oh.
Another...
Loot
Huh.
are often low on
Not a
supplies.
bad trinket for common, but
Right.
yeah.
But it is common.
Yeah, I mean, it's only worth about 750 or so.
So I'm not going to worry about it.
And plus we have one.
Okay. Do we know if there's combat in there?
I think the map hit the end of the room. But again, it looks blacked out, so I don't think we do. Yep.
Well, drat.
This is not too bad either. Depending on what they do.
Let's see. Let's go ahead and just try to take them out as quickly as possible.
I also hope we get more torch sconces as curios.
Yeah, we are starting to run a little low.
Physicians, de-stress thyself. Psychiatrist, take care of thyself.
Well, drat.
Zane does not like Gak. Jeez.
Well, let's just start taking them down.
Right.
Drat. There we go.
Yeah. Before they get a chance to turn to the big one.
Yeah.
Not that would matter much with the kind of damage we're actually
That's
putting
true.
out, but
Of all of the teams, I think this one would be okay.
Push
Right.
on to the task's end.
We get gold and crests.
which we got 2 full stacks on, so that's probably good enough. We could eat that last 2 foods since
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking.
if we end up getting more cash, we could just dump them then.
Right.
Lorax smash goo people.
Okay, let's go this way, I suppose. I really wish I could get more scouting bonuses.
Which game had like an ogre with a line like, me will crush you to goo, I think.
I know what you're talking
Yeah.
about, but I don't remember what game that is.
We found our second sapphire.
Yep.
Let's see, that's 2 stacks. Money is always good.
Right. I think maybe 24 crests would be good enough.
Yeah, yeah.
Especially when, yeah, at this point we do need cash.
And we'll be doing enough dungeons still to get the rest of them maxed out.
And then this is medicinal herbs, right?
Herbs, yeah. It's likely to just give us more food, but you know, you can top people off.
Right.
To be spent.
Yeah, might as well scarf down as much as they can, much as will fit in their faces. Yep.
And that's it. Alright.
Nom nom nom.
Yeah, I just wish... There we go. About flipping time.
Ooh.
Ah!
Excellent. Okay. So now at this point, even if we end up having to retreat, as long as we get that secret room, you know, we'll still make a very tidy profit.
Right.
Perfect for an ambush. We've had pretty good luck with the fights too.
Right.
There's been one or two nasty ones, but no, you know, no giant plus hag or.
Yeah, we had the ghoul and gargoyles, which was kind of a pain.
Yeah, yeah.
But only kind of.
Right, right. Yeah, why not?
With extreme prejudice.
Mm. Of course, I think this is the fourth fight, so.
Yeah. Oh, we've got... actually, that's for
two battles. Okay.
So we've still got a little bit more of the Rapid Lorax just completely disemboweling everything. Lorax smash goo people.
What I like to imagine is there are a bunch of tough fights left, like the giants and everything, and they're just waiting for Lorax's buffs to run out.
I can actually see that.
all the little skeletons and ectoplasms, you guys go up first.
I had no confidence in them, but these guys. Yeah, might as well.
Right.
All right.
This expedition at least promises success.
Okay, and I think I'm just going to skip these two rooms.
Mm-hmm.
And
let me do some quick math here. The bottom had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16.
in any case, I'm going to go ahead and do this.
Okay. You should be.
Oh, great!
You should be able to skip 2. Flurry. It is pretty nasty, giving a chance to move on a 2-hit move.
Right. I actually think that raking here might be the best idea.
Hit both of them.
Yeah. Yeah, that means next turn he is dead.
Mm. Next turn, who's dead?
This gargoyle.
Oh, yeah. What are you planning on hitting him with?
Another
rake. Okay. Yep.
Yeah, seriously, no reason not to.
Yeah.
And then... Arg.
Oh!
Oy vey!
Yep.
Well...
Yeah, I think that's the main thought why people want ghouls to be pulled all the way to rank 1, so they can't do Skull Toss.
Right.
So yeah, that sucks. At least we got that taken care of.
Right. Let's see, that is a guaranteed kill. So.
Yeah. Turns out it doesn't bleed, but... Manuel. Someday you were... Oh, we can still do it. Okay. That's right, it just adds run to the rotation.
Right.
Yeah.
That's the thing, it's like, I think you don't remember how bad the ghoul can be.
Yeah, no.
Because it's bad. It's really, really bad. Yes! I thought that, the crit would max it out, but very obviously such is not the case.
Only for normal damage rolls. For healing, it just doubles what it rolls.
Gotcha. Criminy. Okay, there we go.
You're a ghoul.
Let's see. Did Don't know if we can toss anything else for the cash, though.
Yeah, I mean, it's good.
Especially since we're going to be getting the trapezohedrons.
Right. And if we come back and do those last, we can toss the keys for that, the shovels for that.
Right.
And if we'll probably be out of torches by then.
Yeah.
So,
and we'll definitely not have that.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess I will just go ahead and leave this for now.
Maybe camp at the end at the next hallway.
I'm not going to keep going here. That's a battle.
Oh, okay. I get what you mean now.
Yeah.
So
I guess I'll just leave that.
Sure.
So we know there's no combat up this way.
Mm. Oh hey, well we toss the holy water.
Yep.
With figures.
So, as per usual, I follow your advice and it does show up.
Well, hey, we wouldn't have had the gems if we did that.
Yeah. And I don't think there's any reason to poke it if you don't have that.
I don't believe so.
And that's just more food, right?
Yes. Granted, Sway and Lorax could use some.
True.
And the herbs don't do much else in the Weald. It's another thing we could clear out.
Test. Now it must be carried home.
There we go.
And nobody else is injured, I don't think.
Nope.
So there we go.
Nobody else is hungry.
Alright. Halt! Oh, yay.
Still a secret room.
Does it have to rescout every time?
No.
Because it should stay there, right?
It will stay there,
Okay.
yeah. But so that meant that we rolled over 100 again, so it popped to the secret room again.
Ah. I don't want to risk it too much.
Mm. Oh, not too bad.
This isn't too bad.
Yeah. Yeah, I believe that the Shambler can only show up if it's complete blank.
Yeah, it has to be pitch black, I believe.
Yeah, as long as we save enough torches for that, we should be okay. So I can't wait for the secret room boss to show up. Wouldn't that be a trick? You go to your secret room at the end of the dungeon expecting it to just be your usual cash deposit of gems, and then nope. The thing is, even with the buffs worn off, Lorax's damage is still really high.
Right. Okay, so it is dead.
Mm-hmm.
And that one is not long for this world.
Yeah, I gotta say, it's like, putting all the eggs in the basket of one really heavy hitter, and then having a decent support team with Zane stuns, Sway bleeds and stresses, Monwell pulls, and marks and everything.
And heals.
Yeah. It's working out pretty well.
Right. It's definitely working out a lot better than I had feared that it would.
Right.
Ghoulish horrors.
There weren't any ghouls in that fight.
Yeah, we already took care of all the ghoulish horrors, as a point of fact. No spirits?
I believe that's bandages to protect your hands again. So, yeah.
Well, we don't have any, so... Yeah.
Nothing.
Nothing.
No money.
That's what you do for people. And here we... Oh, dear. Nothing must be left unopened. we don't mean their stomach. And yet, 8 crusts. Yeah, I kind of wish that we had that.
Yeah, Lorax's.
But alas.
The only problem is that when Lorax's attack gets dodged twice with the spiders, right?
Yeah. There is that. And I think I'm actually going to go ahead and camp here.
Okay.
Because, yeah, the torchlight is completely out, and that'll save me enough to get back home safely.
Right. Hey, Keen.
How are we this dark evening? We're actually quite well, surprisingly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's been a very, very kind of peaceful run so far.
Let's see.
I think I really needed that with...
Well, everybody had just gotten some stress from him.
Fair enough.
So it evened out. Then let's do the usual battle trance and the dark strength.
Yeah. Alternately, because we used a move we didn't before, you could have Eye of the Tiger instead for the... Or Tiger's Eye for accuracy. That's probably a little more useful than the damage.
Fair enough.
We can't do anything with that last time unit anyway, so...
Yeah, Sprawl did say that that spiders were one of the most dangerous things at level 5.
They're one of the most dangerous things at any level. Either you completely paste them and it's harmless.
Yeah, I remember the man-at-arms that got killed was because of the freaking spiders.
Yep. Yeah, and one of the goons on Something Awful is doing a LP of it, and I posted that screenshot of
the promise of safety.
Percy, I think his name was, our first man at arms, and killed by a fearsome Weber. Yeah.
Oh, speaking of,
all right, everybody, start up the chant of Shambler Law. Yeah, we never fought a champion
YOLO,
Shambler
YOLO,
yet.
YOLO.
Right. You haven't fought a champion Shambler yet, and I'm pretty sure Ben wants to keep it that way. You guys again.
Seriously, how many times are we going to be fighting this? It's like I've not been surprised any time that was really low down, and now I am surprised.
Right. I'm surprised at seeing that encounter again.
Yeah, this is bad, actually. I'm tempted to run and just try again. Then again, Sway can get back to about where she needs to be. Even though she can't slice.
You send her to...
No YOLO if Lorax is in party, says Lorax.
If you send her all the way back, Zane can then transform, because he has to be in rank 3 for it, right?
Right.
You can then transform and run forward, which will put him ahead of Manuel.
True.
So I think you should be okay. If he knocks one of the ghouls, if he knocks the gargoyle back, then...
The ghoul? Or the gargoyle?
The gargoyle back, because then they can start bleeding and blighting the two of them.
Since it's only rank 2, it's very unlikely. But then again, it's possible.
It was only 55.
Oh.
Or you could just straight up kill it.
You'll regret making me choose the worst move in my arsenal. Yes. Let's see.
Yeah.
Could Wicked Hack, or I could start weakening it down.
How much weaker would she be on the ghoul? It's 5 to 10 versus 8 to 15. It's potential range of 5. I could, might start the bleed train going on the ghoul.
On the ghoul?
Yeah, it's probably the more dangerous threat than the gargoyle.
True.
Lash the tail.
Arg. That is the other problem with having just the one thing.
Right. Yeah, very true.
This is a point where I wish I had the stab.
Mm-hmm.
Oh well.
That'll work.
Because now she can hit both of them.
Oh, yeah.
And she did not get nearly splattered by that thing, but she did get stunned.
Right.
Yeah, that is definitely going to be the problem with this.
Yeah, and that's the reason why I was thinking the ghoul would be a bigger threat, because he can stun too. But I just don't think the odds are quite as high as the odds on the gargoyle.
Right. I think healing is a better choice right now.
Nice. Finally.
Finally getting some healing. Hooray! Is this Encounter their Team Rocket? I'm starting to think so.
Right. The thing about that's my thing is like the tail slap looks like bad news,
and it kind of is.
It kind of is, but the rate of movement doesn't seem very high. The rate of stun isn't too bad. Of course, yeah. Then your howl won't kill somebody, but it's a fair bit of stress. It lowers light, and it can give some other worries. Transform back and stun him, maybe?
Yeah. I think that I finally got the thing under control.
Yeah, it's only a round or two left with Lorax's tender administrations.
Right. Said, let's get Sway's stress back under control.
Right.
If I can. Tender administrations. If it bleeds, yes, it bleeds. Boy, does it bleed. Let's see, that's 14. So it only does 4. So it's been resisting up until now.
Right.
That's alright.
You'd be blighted, or that's 5 guaranteed, whereas, well, not guaranteed with the blight resistance, but pretty much with the blight's effectively 170.
Right.
Then
it's currently sitting at stun 135. So, of the choices, yeah, I think that's a better one.
Right. Yeah, 1 damage, why not? Oh, close.
That's saying next turn it is dead.
Just didn't get another critical. Jester, yes, is dead. You can try to get Manuel another turn to heal Sway.
Well, I'm hoping more for Sway to reduce Strauss.
Right.
There we go.
Sweet.
And if Manuel can heal her up, that'd be great. Adrenaline rush! Okay, cool.
It says they still had their battle
There
going.
we go.
Champion falls.
They didn't.
Oh. Nice.
We're not going to keep the emerald, but for the sake of argument.
Quite the haul we got.
Yep. Oh,
we
great.
knew it was coming.
Okay.
All right, so game face on. If we're lucky, the giant will spend some time doing the spore attacks first instead of,
Instead of just splattering everybody.
right.
Embrace the dark. And that's why I increased the torchlight.
Yeah, I figured.
Let's see, what are the chances?
Oh,
Pretty good. Arg.
Darn it.
It was a good plan, too.
There we
Okay,
go.
this is good.
Yeah,
Let's see.
light 105, so not much point using Vile. Stunning,
Yeah.
maybe. What's the stun on? Yeah,
95.
so about
There's a chance.
Yeah, 65 to 2 out of 3 chance.
There we go.
There we go.
And the important thing is every stun on him is amazing.
Right.
So let's go ahead and do that. Try to get some bleed going.
Yeah. And then, there we go. Oh, but she's still alive, though.
By 1.
Well, Mark will take her. We'll finish her off.
Yeah.
And with the speed bonus, you should be able to move before she does. Nice. What kind of DOT are we looking at on him?
Right now, 8.
8. Okay. Speaking of,
Stun. His blight resistance is pretty high. I think I might transform, try to finish him off as quickly as possible.
yeah, makes sense to me.
So yeah, he's going to be resistant to stun for this next turn.
Exactly.
So
And we're close enough to the end of the dungeon. I think it's worth worth getting a little bit of stress on.
yes.
Behold my skull. Jeez. Oh, excellent. That's probably his last turn.
Yeah, unless he moves really quickly, that probably is it.
Speed 2 probably not going to happen either, so... Yeah, between Lorax's damage and that bleed, I mean, we got it. So there's a 10% chance we'll miss, but...
Well struck.
Yes. There we go.
Nice.
Size has
So yeah, that could have been bad, but it turned out to be okay.
Right.
Inordinate
Okay.
exaggeration be considered a virtue.
I'm thinking just say no to emeralds.
Yeah, because at most we could get 3 more for 2,000, and we'll be tossing for the Trapezohedrons anymore.
And I don't poke that, I don't believe.
It does nothing if we don't have the holy water, so...
And we do not have the holy water. So Crate is good. Crate is good, Crate is God. Except not. Let's see, and that is anti-venom?
It is anti-venom.
Yep, more rubies.
Yeah. We didn't end up with any Shamerolds this time at all. We ended up with 3 each of our.
Alright, that's
Sweet.
that. So now we go all the way back and hope for no combats.
Right. Calling it 1 every hallway. Oh, not this first one at least.
I'm also going to try to keep my eye open for traps.
Right.
Because heaven knows that I tend to fall for them pretty easily. They will fight harder in the dark, as a point of fact. I actually feel really nervous about all this backtracking.
Right.
It's like I know that I've got the food to handle the hunger events.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just really worried that I'll like stumble onto a shambler fight or something ridiculous like that.
Yeah, Shambler can only hit you at 0 light.
Well, I'm going to be there by the time this happens.
Oh, there's our first fight.
Okay.
So probably throw the last torch.
I don't have any more.
Oh, you didn't?
Yeah, I already used it.
Okay,
Oh,
well, not too bad. Yeah, the...
Slime smack. Yeah, let's go ahead and do this since I know that everybody has a turn.
Yeah. True.
Stun that.
Yeah, definitely worth it to get that padlock on boosting the stun.
Right. Probably can't even try to kill it.
Actually,
you could.
it's Eldritch, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
Bleed resistance is fairly high, but not amazingly high. Yeah. You will believe slime can bleed.
That is frustrating. Being able to,
Start waking.
Yeah. One of the better options I've got for trying to deal with him.
Yep.
Just like that. It's just that easy. Wait. I might as well just try to keep it bleeding.
Yeah. And don't forget, it's Eldritch, so he'll do a lot of damage with Abyss Artillery. Well, not a lot of damage, but...
Yeah, for now I'm going to go ahead and try to make sure that I have the highest chance possible.
Sure. Critical for 1.
It still counts for stress purposes.
True.
And I wish I had the one for reducing stress, or reducing protection. Ouch.
Ooh.
That is not what I wanted to see.
Yeah, you got Nickelodeon gacked on that one.
Well, just keep slicing it, I suppose.
Bleeding pudding has to be some kind of really weird British swear word.
That's true. It does make the debuff last longer. So that one's dead.
Right.
That's good. Bleeding pudding. Let's see.
Heal Lorax.
Yeah.
Zane can always absolution himself, but...
Yes! And speaking of, I think I will have him do it. So yeah, getting rid of that stress would be good.
Right.
Oh no!
1 HP.
Arg.
Means they can do that move to
Saito.
get another...
Oh.
Okay, didn't though.
Well, this is good.
Oh, so if it's got 1 hit point left. Oh, yeah.
That's true. I probably should have had him dramatically point at it. And now we get the 41 hit critical. Perfusion. Darn it. Oh, hey, another ruby.
Whose side are you on, Sprawl?
Has the slime ever used ectoplasmic perfusion on you? I don't think it has, actually.
That's the one that creates another slime, right? Or
That's cytokinesis.
No, it's the one. Yeah, it's the one that like form Voltrons the slimes into one super slime.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I've seen it, but I don't know if we've seen it on stream.
Yeah, it hasn't happened at least while I was on the at the helm. I don't think.
Trap.
Oh yeah, right there. Let's see. We've got 80, 70, 80.
Since Hellions are actually fairly good at traps, I like to imagine they just yell it into... Oh, actually, you remember Dungeonscape? In late D&D, they actually had a alternate class feature where barbarians could trade trap sense out to get the ability to hack traps apart.
Oh, yeah!
Yeah.
And, yeah, no combat. Mm-hmm. This is good.
It could be one of the very first square of the next hallway, but, odds aren't.
Oh. The spirits command Manuel to do this. And nothing happens. Fair enough.
Spirits, why have you forsaken me?
I'm going to see what the...
What that...
Jester crate.
Yeah, heirloom crate.
Yeah. Back it up.
Yep.
Yeah, I had thought that we would be out of torchlight, but...
in retrospect, we could have tossed the herbs for that, because we know we tossed the food torches and shovels.
Aha!
The food torches and shovels for the trapezohedrons.
Ambushed by foul invention.
Oh well.
There it is.
So we only ended up using 2 keys the entire time.
Right.
Ended up with more than we started with.
Which is weird. Yes!
Well, we might as well junk
We were junking keys.
keys, shovels, and herbs, and anti-venom. And might as well keep the citrine. It's worth more than what the loot would have been.
This is the first time ever that we've kept a citrine.
At least since, we left Apprenticed here. I think we might have at least once or twice, like on a, medium run where we didn't have enough room or something, but...
That's so weird. Regardless,
Yep.
quest complete.
That is that.
Oh, it's quite the haul.
Every cleared path and charted route reduces the isolation of our trouble.
As nasty a reputation as the Champion Weald has, we kind of clowned it. We had that one Death's Door thing, and that was about it.
Well, we were kind of lucky. And we did have Lorax just absolutely blasting everything to shreds.
Yeah, the Rabid Lorax it has been and still is our secret weapon.
Right. And all crusts all day, every day. So not bad, all in all.
Mm-hmm.
And yep, everybody's now at level 6. Cove Explorer instead of... Yeah, that's alright.
Yeah.
Ennui.
Clearly, Zane was likewise not impressed with that.
Oh!
Interesting.
I think I would have preferred... Well, Steady isn't as bad, or as good. I mean, 10% protection is just good times.
Yeah, it's good for everybody. And Sway does have the finale set up.
Right.
Not as high as Vex
I
did,
can
but...
still see their angry faces as they stormed the manor. But I was dead before they found me.
Cured.
And the letter was on its way.
Treatment.
Excellent.
Alright. Pretty much good to go.
Let's take a look at the safety book.
We do have...
I don't think we had any more outstanding requests. Gildersleeve.
The Great Gildersleeve? Yes.
I guess we could see which one's better. I remember Anscott was pretty worthless. Those don't look very great. No. Ouch.
That's not very good.
Yeah, that's better than that stuff. It's kind of a nothing burger loadout, but it's still at least better.
But it's not actively...
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, I think poor Gildersleeve is going to have to go back to Whistle Vista.